Alright, welcome back to another video. Now, today we have a new reset for Shiyu Defence, so we're going to be jumping right into it and seeing how we get on this week. Now, my only worry for this one is that it's going to be shield towards Sigrid, who I don't have, but she is ice and attack, and I do have a lot of ice and attack agents. So I think even if there is shield for those specific elements, I should be able to cover it with other agents that I have on my account. So let's jump right into it here and see how we get on. Okay, so number 5. So Wind Physical, so that'll be our Remielle team. Ether Physical and the Aria boss. And then this one, Ice, and yeah, this one's Ice and Attack. So I think we should be able to use just a different attack agent, maybe? And you get the 40% crit damage buff. We'll have to see how we get on there. I think these first two, probably Remielle and Valina, and then this one, probably, and I'll try Billy because of the physical. Or we can do like Alice and Yuzuha on this one. But we'll start with, we'll start with this top one here. Okay, now over the last week, I have been sort of farming drive discs for Grace. So I'm going to try using this team instead of my normal Alice or Miyabi. Now the buffs are obviously all tailored towards Anomaly, so we'll see how we get on here. And quickly just run through the builds while I'm here. Now it was sort of what I was able to get just from like this week of farming. Their stats might not be the best, but we'll see how we can get on here.
You know I would never turn you down.
And this is M6 Grace, which should help quite a lot.
Let the stage be even more dazzling. Let this era come crashing down.
It's a pretty quick clear on the first wave. Grace does have that annoying dodge again. It doesn't really counter.
Don't fret. All can be caught.
We got up to 16,000 points. We're not even a minute in yet. This isn't looking too bad. Does definitely look doable.
Don't get scorched.
We're almost at 20,000 points. Still got most of our score multiplier.
Descended from the sky. This one's unusual. Wow, that's it. Then, demolition! Evade the enemy. The wind scatters the path.
Yeah, I think we've got the 25,000 points here. So we're running really well.
Nothing but it. Support has arrived.
It seems like Grace is probably my best option at the moment with Remielle and Valina. Because I think my only two other options are Alice and Miyabi, who don't work that well with her. So, probably stick with using Grace from now on.
Let me play the final note. A single moment. Etiquette is a way to manage the violence. It's okay to mean. But the wind broke into more. It'll be over soon.
We got to 30,000 points. It's pretty good. Try and get all that hit.
The line shall be drawn by me.
Yes, I think having Valina on an energy regen W engine and then using Grace instead of Alice and Miyabi maybe seems like the best sort of options for a Remielle team at the moment. Yeah. We've got about 31,000 points, which I'm pretty pleased with. Now we'll move on to our next stage. Now, for the second side, I'm going to try using this team, because it is recommended for like anomaly characters, and physical is one of the recommended attributes. Now, if I can't clear it with this team, I'll try again with Billy, but we'll see how we get on using this team, and hopefully we're able to clear it. I'll quickly run through the builds that they're using here. Now, you've only got this W engine because I've used the other two sort of good anomaly W engines on the first side. This one does give a little bit of a damage bonus. We'll see how we get on using this one.
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later. Focus on the target.
This used to be my anomaly team before Remielle and Valina came out. And they were normally pretty good at clearing. So hopefully we're able to clear again this time.
My blade is ready. With the blade. Victory, the only option. Yeah. For the time field name, I will never lose.
So we were able to get the first wave down in under the minute. So we're on track to get the S rank. We need to get anomaly disorders as soon as we can to decrease the defense hit.
Need my help, Yuzuha? Adjust your breathing. Purging slash. The most symmetrical swordplay.
We have lost quite a lot of the score multiplier. We'll be doing more damage now with his stun.
Don't be nervous. The enemy's fatigued. Looks like there's going to be a round two. Focus on the target.
I'm never able to do this one.
I swear on my blade.
It is looking a little bit too far off here.
Let's go. To
I mean, we've got 22,000 so far. We've still got a decent amount of health. So it might be doable, but very sort of close.
It's too late to back down now. No forgiveness. Victory, the only option. Yeah. For the time field name, I will never lose.
It's looking like even if we don't clear it this time, it is definitely going to be doable.
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later.
We're only on 24,000 points. It definitely looks like it's doable.
I got this, Alice. Purging slash.
We might just about get it here. Okay, good. So we did get it. We did get the 25,000 points, but just barely. Because we weren't using sort of the best characters, so... I think Alice is on sort of the wrong W engine, because I gave it to Grace for the first side. But we were able to get the S rank clear. So I will take the S rank clear. Now moving on to our third and final side, which is sort of the secret shield. So we'll have to see how we get on there. But I don't think it'll be too difficult. So let's jump over to that now. Okay, now for this third room, it does give a 40% crit damage buff to agents with attack specialty. So I'm going to try Soldier Zero, Ambi, and Orphie, because they would both get the crit damage buff. Now, the only ice attack agents are Hugo and Secret, and I don't have either of them. So we'll see how we get on with this team. Hopefully we'll be able to clear it. Just quickly run through these builds. I put Orphie on this W engine instead of the Brimstone, just to see, because it does give another 20% crit rate. So it might be a little bit better.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Now I do think this is going to be probably the most difficult of the three, just because I don't have the recommended element. But we do get crit damage buff on both Ambi and Orphie. So hopefully that'll be enough to get us the S rank clear here. Hopefully they sort of group together and we can hit them both. Don't want them being separated. I do want to save my ultimate for the next wave. Okay, so we were able to clear the first wave in under a minute, so we're on pace to get the S rank. Okay, luckily sort of standing still, letting us attack it a bit. Okay. I mean, hit almost 4 million damage there with Ambi. Doing pretty well here. We've got the A rank here. We've still got a decent amount left on the score multiplier. So it's looking pretty good so far. We can dodge this. We've got 2 times score multiplier. We only need 5,000 points. He does have most of his health left, so it's looking doable. We'll do our big checks before we lose all of the scoring welfare. Hopefully we can stun him pretty soon. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's going to be doable. We need 3,000 points left. I'm going to make sure we dodge all of these. Do that big one. We're getting a decent amount of points here. Especially while he's stunned. Get the extra damage. This definitely looks like we're going to get PS rank clear here. If the Gambi skill sort of pulls me towards the enemy. Pretty useful. Still covering some ground.
Roger that.
There we go. So we were able to get the S rank clear on all 3 stages, despite not really having the correct agents. So we were able to do it, and it wasn't that difficult either. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Now we'll just finish off this guy here, and then see what our final score ends up being. We're in good time here. Okay, so we ended up getting about 26,000 points. So not too bad. And so sort of even without Sigrid, we were able to clear with an S rank. I'm pretty pleased with that. Now we'll go over our final scores. Okay, so overall, we've got 83,000 points. The top floor, by far the easiest. I mean, using Grace definitely seemed like the better option compared to Alice and Miyabi. And then these second and third floors, we were just about able to get the S rank clear, but we were able to do it on the first try for both of them. Now compared to last time, we got pretty much the exact same score, 83,000. So pretty consistent, and like consistently able to clear the Shiyu Defence. Alright, well that's going to just about do it for this video. I think even though we didn't have Sigrid, and that middle boss was definitely tailored towards like Arya, and we didn't have her, we were still able to get the full S rank clear across all 3 stages, so I'm very pleased with that. Now, thank you very much for watching, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.